for us, it was pretty amazing over here. I feel like it was probably one of the best seasons of surfing in my life. Thinking about the interview, actually, I was like, why do I feel like almost a little bit ashamed to say that this one session at Supersucks was like the session of my life? It was most likely the best waves I've ever seen. I'm glad to be here. I was here, to experience that whole pandemic, post-pandemic, or whatever you want to call it afterwards, which was still kind of going on. Uluwatu is still right now like 20 guys out and pumping incredible waves. Anywhere in the world you'd be dying to surf today, which is pretty. I feel pretty lucky and blessed for sure. I just finished a job as a mechanic. I was working for disaster relief in Puerto Rico after a big hurricane, Maria. And I worked for a year. I saved some good money, and I had my friend who owns this homestay right here where I live now offer me the restaurant. And we talked about it, how much is it gonna be, and I literally a week later I wire transferred the money over to Indonesia, and I went for it. I didn't have much time to think about it. I knew I wanted to come and live here for like since I was 14 in 2000 when I first came with my mom and my brother, but it was just an opportunity that was given to me, and I kind of just didn't think about it too much. It seemed like a good timing in my life, and I was just not gonna say no. I was just gonna take that opportunity and come start my restaurant and try to start a life over here, and yeah, it's been pretty awesome. I surf Uluwatu like almost every day, and if I don't surf Uluwatu, I surf Padang, and if I don't surf Padang or Uluwatu in Bali, I basically Echo Beach if I ever go to Canggu when I do, and then I go to desert. Besides those waves, I'm pretty boring with my options in Uluwatu. Yeah, I'm more into surfing at higher tide now. I usually always went on low tide, but the wave changed so much, and there's so many corners everywhere. There's the inside corner and the middle, and then all the way to temples and secret, and it's just so many little spaces where you can. It's like Uluwatu's like 15 different waves, So yeah, I find it hard to go anywhere else. It's too good. Started surfing that twin fin in February, and I tried other like thrusters, and I'm like, I don't even know how I used to ride them. I'm just so used to that board now, and it's a little bit extra. It's like 1.6 extra volume on that board to my regular shortboard, so everything is just a little bit easier. It seems like because it's smaller, it's like a harder board to surf, but it's really, I believe if anything, it's just a lot funner and easier to surf, and I just can't see myself riding anything else anymore. Man, I have a whole theory about Padang, trying to go around the crowd and the tides, and I feel like I have an idea when it's gonna be the best, and that's when all the local boys are gonna be out there. So I'm like working around that, and the inside and the outside, and just that timing, and the morning sessions. They don't always wake up, so I try to be there for those. But it's tough. It's tough to get waves at Padang. I'm ready with a good wetsuit to wait for an hour, sometimes more, for trying to get a chance to get, possibly a set, hopefully a set at some point. It's tough.